Okay, so I'm back again to do another video for the TheHORRORman's channel. This week's theme was 70s slasher. And I really didn't know what I was going to do for this one. I was like, 70s slasher. I don't have many of those. Halloween, which I already done, so my sister let me borrow Tourist Trap, which I had never seen before. It was definitely a wild ride for me. So it had a couple people I recognized. Tanya Roberts or Tanya Roberts, I'm not, hello. Focus on me. Tanya Roberts or Tanya Roberts, however you pronounce her name. She's off of Charlie's Angels. And then there was also Chuck Connors, who has been in like some westerns and stuff and like Old Yeller. And then there was the guy, Woody, at the beginning of the movie. He looked very familiar, but when I went to look him up, he had only been in like 10 things that were listed, and I didn't recognize any of them. And also the two other girls. There was another blonde and a brunette. I cannot think of their names. One of them was Molly. I don't know what the other's name was. But I looked both of them up, and they really hadn't been in much. I'm like, what's up with everybody not being in anything? So they just look familiar, and yeah, I guess they just have one of those faces. But I really liked this movie. I mean, it was different. Different from stuff that I've watched. Very, very good. Very 70s. Very, you know, on the verge of 80s. Good. So basically, they are looking for their friend, and they stumble upon this tourist trap, and basically are stalked by a creepy killer in a mask and a bunch of mannequins. I mean, these mannequins, they're like alive. Well, the guy has telekinesis, so he can move things with his mind, and it's like really terrifying and creepy. There was just so many elements of this movie that I like, because I have been fascinated with mannequins, so that was pretty cool. I always said that would be a film I would do, would be mannequins, killer mannequins coming to life and killing people. So it was interesting to have the mannequins in there, and then the whole telekinesis thing on top of that, because at first, okay, I didn't know the plot, and I'm like, why is crap moving on its own? How is this happening? So, I was a little bit lost at first. I'm like, oh, no wonder. He's got telekinesis. Nah, should have known. But that was cool. I do like, there was one part that I liked where he was plastering the girl's face, and he said something like, your heart will burst from fright before you suffocate. And that was like creepy to me. I'm like, oh my gosh, I think you would suffocate. But yeah, she looked like her heart burst before she suffocated. It was terrifying. So the killer ended up being exactly who I thought it was. The final girl ended up being exactly who I thought it would be. And when the killer's in the mask and he's talking, his voice just, I love it. I love the way he sounds. It's just kind of odd and creepy, and just, I love it. The music was creepy. It just, creepy vibes to me. Just everything about the mannequins were creepy. And when he was talking in the mask and like running after one of the girls, and he had like another like mannequin head thing or whatever he was trying to show off. He was like, see my friend, little girl, see my friend, little girl. I was like, oh my gosh, can you stop saying that? Because it sounds weird. I cannot say it like him, of course. I mean, I don't have his voice, but that was weird. So, yes, I really liked this movie. I mean, at first I was like, I don't know if I'm going to like it. I mean, it seems kind of odd and weird, but I absolutely loved it. I mean, there wasn't a whole lot of gore and not a whole lot of deaths. There was a lot of running and screaming and being terrified by all these creepy mannequins everywhere and stuff happening, and it's just like a fever dream, a hallucination, just weird, but it totally rocked. And yeah, so check out the HORRORman's channel. Let's get to doing these reviews, and yeah, fun stuff.